Well, we're in Washington today to talk to Congress about the upcoming highway bill and funding the trust fund appropriately.
I had such a great experience last year, was very excited to get to come back this year and bring some support with me.
As a member and in the industry, I think it's important that we are here to help them get the word out in Washington, D.C. about transportation funding and about highway safety programs.
They need to hear our voice. You know, emails, letters, they work, but to be one-on-one and get that time in their office or in the hallway, we're going to be able to meet one-on-one with them to help drive home our message that, you know, what we do saves lives, and safety is a key.
They were really happy to see me talk about me and talk about my company and see that, you know, we employ 28 people and they have a direct effect on those people's lives.
Don't be nervous. Come and see what Washington's all about. It's different, it's unique, it's a learning experience.
The ATSSA group has been great as far as giving us information and training leading up to today. My biggest takeaway, I think, for coming up to Washington, D.C. is that the representatives, senators, really do actually want to hear from their constituents. They're really interested in what we have to say. They may not always agree with our agenda, but they really do want to listen to their voting populace and get their feedback. So it's very empowering to come up here to D.C.
The goal of federal government is for the protection of citizens and for the maintenance and improvement of transportation and our infrastructure. And that's something that we've neglected. There needs to be a push to say, you know what, this needs to come to the forefront. We need to get funding, and we've got to make things happen.
If there's no money to pay for the paint to go on the highways, then there's no need for them to be doing their jobs.
I really think that someone is going to have to experience it to understand why they need to be involved. What I realized was I was the only delegate from Arkansas. Well, if I hadn't been here, Arkansas wouldn't have been represented and they wouldn't hear our story, why we need funding, why we need to focus on safety and the infrastructure, why this has got to happen, why we have got to make our Highway Trust Fund work.
We had over 100 people out here that came to the fly-in. I think we had as many as 143 meetings, and the meetings went fantastic. We got a lot of good feedback. We were able to talk a lot about getting a long-term bill put into place, as well as funding the Highway Trust Fund, and also protecting a lot of the programs that go into the Highway Safety Improvement Plan.
Towards Zero Deaths is one of the most impactful statements that I think you could give to our government. We don't want people dying on the roadways, whether they be in the work zones or people driving through them. So safety is key, and it's something that everyone can understand and everyone finds important. ATSSA is a leader in the industry and always has been, and in my opinion always will be.